Go, blast off. All right, hi, welcome back. My name is Alain Boisvert from Inaxsys Security System. I'm doing a bit of a deeper dive into Arkiv5's programming of a camera inside the actual software instead of programming it on the web page of the camera itself. So here we're seeing that I'm already in this is the camera details that I spoke about earlier. So you're capable of changing the resolution, the frame rate, affecting both the low quality video stream and the high quality stream. And in this case, there's a little more here that I can activate as well. So if there's a PTZ, if it's a PTZ camera or a autofocus lens type camera, the PTZ needs to be activated here, yes or no. Same thing with a fisheye, for example, if it's sitting on a wall or if it's sitting on a ceiling, these are things that you can touch on as well. The other thing here I wanted to dive into is under the camera, there's additional features. Many times, in this case, it's just a video file, but many times you'll have inputs and outputs, a microphone, for example, and embedded storage. So I want to talk to you about the microphone here. So by default, it's disabled. If you wanted to record voices, since there's a microphone on board, you need to activate it. It's very simple. You can activate it right here. And then there's other little features that you can play with here. But generally the codec, it's not seeing the codec, but it's generally a codec, I believe is G.711, for example, would actually be there. You just need to select it and the microphone would then be active. You press apply and you now have your microphone that's working. Another one, little feature here that you can program is the embedded storage. So many cameras have an SD card, for example, that would be available for us to go get the recordings from. So you may want to activate this. So you can activate the embedded storage. You say yes, it's not number components configured. Okay, it's not letting me for whatever reason. My license is not letting me. But generally, if you have your license that's capable of doing it, you would be able to do the embedded storage. So the embedded storage is either an SD card directly on your camera, which would mean that you're capable of going and view those recorded images on that SD card. And secondly, embedded storage is also if you've brought in, for example, 16 channel recorder or whatever, 4, 8, 16 channel recorders, which is something that the Arkiv VMS is possible of doing. You can consult that HDD, that drive that's directly into the NVR, and go view those images just like you would view an SD card directly from the Arkiv software. Not all softwares are capable of doing this, especially going into an NVR or a DVR that's already existing on a site and going and consult those recordings that are locally on a site. Secondly, that brings me back to something else. You can replicate those recordings. So in a way, it's like having a redundant recording system. So Arkiv is doing your recordings directly here if you're streaming back to your system, but you can, you also have recordings locally on your system, or on the NVR, I should say, or DVR, or SD card if it's a camera. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our website. If you have any additional information that is needed, please ask us on the comments section or send us an email. We're a huge sales team here in Montreal. We're there to help. Thank you very much for listening.